The KAtt AMR is now the sniping meta in Warzone after the Kar 98K got repeatedly nerfed, to the point where it no longer reigns supreme over KAtt and Resurgence. So why is the KAtt AMR meta again? Well, it has an unlimited one-shot range, great bullet velocity, and ability to two-shot anyone at any range to any body part if you fail to land headshots. It's easily the dominant choice to pick, and yes, I am aware it also had its bullet velocity nerfed recently, but this really isn't a problem as it still remains pretty high, and there are some alterations that you can do to bring it even higher if you need to. So without any further away, let's jump into the best attachments. We're going to be heading over to the muzzle section, and you want to be selecting the Suppressor XL. Now yes, I am aware that there are some other muzzles that offer more bullet velocity like the XRK Nightfall suppressor, however this really impedes your ADS speed by 15%, whereas the Suppressor XL doesn't negatively impact your ADS speed whatsoever. Really, this is just the best overall balance, especially when the XRK only gives you 2% extra bullet velocity that only equates to 13 meters per second. Now the next attachment we're going for is the ammunition type. Now we're not going for the 50 cal high grain rounds or the spire point rounds, we're actually going for the high velocity rounds. Now yes, this does negatively impact your effective damage range, however this literally doesn't matter since the sniper is one shot at any range, and as previously mentioned you can get a two shot to any part of the body at any range, so that being negatively impacted literally does nothing, and ultimately what you're going for here is the highest bullet velocity possible by increasing it by 20%. Then we want to be skipping over to the bolt attachment, where we're going to be taking the ephemeral quick bolt. This pretty much goes without saying. Essentially this improves your rate of fire by 38% and your rechamber time by 30% as well, so this just means you're going to be able to get off quite a few more shots, overall leading to more kills. Next attachment is going to be the laser attachment. Now yes, there are attachments like this that offer great ADS speed, but really what we're going for is a mix of a few things. What you want to be selecting is the Choreo Las 44v3. Now where this really excels is offering you 6% increase to your ADS speed, but the other area that most people tend to forget about is this aiming stability section. Now yes, obviously if you're popping off a few quick shots, that's really not going to matter, but when you're stuck in those longer range engagements, which you tend to get involved with a sniper, this really comes in very useful quite a lot of the time. Now yes, there are other options like rear grips and stocks that offer you better ADS speed and other aspects like that, but in reality, look, this just doesn't help our aiming stability, and the 1% difference really doesn't make or break the gun. Now going over to the last attachment, we're going to be taking an optic. Now I personally really like the Richter hybrid scope. This gives you a medium sniper glint, so slightly lower than what you do see anyway, but it also offers better ADS speed. Now it reduces it by 4%, and yes, there are other attachments that offer better ADS speed reduction like I've just shown you. What this also offers you is the ability to get involved in some of those closer range gunfights. Now the issue is if you're stuck at that 10 meter range, 10-15 meter range, you can be quite zoomed in, and look, if you're trying to track a target, it can be a little bit difficult. But if you zoom out, actually, you can just really start to pop enemies' heads. Whereas if you're zoomed in, you can also start to miss information, and ultimately just having that hybrid scope actually helps you out a lot. And realistically, you're not ever going to want to be taking shots like this at range. You're probably just going to want to be zooming in because you're going to be a little bit more accurate anyway. But for those close range fights, definitely zoom out, and you can get those headshots every single time. Now, there is one other option. Look, if you do find the bullet velocity to be a little bit low on this gun, you can actually swap out the Richter hybrid scope for a barrel. You can take the Zang 34 barrel, as this really improves the bullet velocity by 10%, taking it to quite high for snipers at this present moment in time. But ultimately, I really prefer the Richter hybrid scope, as I think it offers a great overall balance to the weapon. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and be sure to share this video with a friend that needs to update their sniping loadout.